You're not invited. Stay home and watch your son. My mother said that in front of 23 relatives while I was still holding the check I had just written for her mortgage. The room went quiet. Forks stopped moving. Someone dropped a glass softly against a plate. She expected me to break, to look down, to apologize for existing. Instead, I smiled, and when I reached into my bag and pulled out a thick folder, the entire table froze. My name is Rachel Monroe, and I'm 33 years old. I'm a single mom and a full-time bookkeeper. Numbers are my world. Every dollar has a place. Every receipt has a reason. For the past 2.5 years, I've been the one holding my family together. Quietly, consistently, without recognition. It started when my dad, Thomas Monroe, injured his back. He couldn't work. Bills piled up fast. My mom, Elaine Monroe, called me one night. Just for a few months, she said, until we get back on our feet. I said yes. That yes cost me more than I understood at the time. I began paying their mortgage, $2,400 every month, on time, every time. No excuses. Months passed, then a year, then another. I handled more than just the mortgage. I paid utility bills, scheduled appointments, fixed problems they did not want to face. Meanwhile, my older sister Vanessa Monroe lived her polished life. Nice clothes, fancy trips, endless praise. Vanessa has always been so graceful, my mother would say. Vanessa never paid a single bill. I lived in a small apartment with my son. I counted groceries. I skipped things I needed. I made it work. I was not rich. I was not impressive. But I had one habit my family never noticed. I kept records. Every payment, every message, every promise that quietly changed over time. And one day, those records became the only thing standing between their version of the story and the truth. If you've ever been the one holding everything together while nobody noticed, hit subscribe. Tell me in the comments if you've ever felt invisible in your own family. You are not alone in this. And if you believe effort should be recognized, click hype. I sat down one night and added everything up. 30 months of mortgage payments. $72,000. I stared at the number on my screen. My chest felt tight, but I pushed the feeling down. A few days later, my mother called. Her voice sounded excited in a way I had not heard in years. Vanessa is getting married in Paris, she said. It's going to be beautiful. That's great, I said carefully. We need your help booking the venue, she continued. You're so good with finances. I hesitated for a second. Of course, I said. I should have paused longer. I should have asked more questions. Instead, I trusted them. The venue required a large deposit, $18,000. I paid it with my credit card. Don't worry, my mom said. We'll sort everything later. Weeks passed. Details were discussed. Plans were made. But something felt off. One evening I called Vanessa. So, when should I book my ticket? I asked casually. There was silence. Not a short pause. A long one. Oh, she said finally. About that. My stomach dropped. What about that? I asked. She exhaled. Mom didn't tell you? The room around me felt smaller. Tell me what? Another pause. You're not on the guest list, she said quietly. I felt my hand tighten around the phone. Why? It's not personal, she rushed to say. They want a certain image. I said nothing. Later, my mother called. Rachel, you have to understand, she said in a calm, cold voice. A single mom doesn't fit the image they want. I swallowed hard. And my son, I asked. You can stay home and watch him, she replied. That was the moment everything became clear. This had been planned long before I paid for anything. I sat there in silence after the call ended. My chest hurt. My hands shook. But I did not cry. I just went very, very quiet. A few days later, I discovered something else. There was a family group chat about the Paris wedding. I was not in it. Photos were being shared. Plans discussed. Jokes made. I saw screenshots by accident when a cousin mentioned it. When I asked my mother, she smiled lightly. Oh, Rachel prefers staying home, she told relatives. Just like that, my absence became my choice. I started adding numbers again. Mortgage, 72,000. Venue, 18,000. Other expenses I had covered over time. Almost $98,000. I looked around my small apartment. My son's toys were neatly stacked in one corner. The fridge hummed softly behind me. I had been struggling while funding their comfort. Then came Easter dinner. 23 relatives gathered around a long table. Plates clinked. People laughed. The smell of roasted meat filled the air. My mother stood up with a glass in her hand. "We are so excited about Paris," she announced proudly. Everyone smiled. Applause followed. Then she turned toward me. "Oh, and Rachel won't be joining us," she added casually. "She'll stay home with her son." Silence spread across the table. All eyes turned to me. "You're not invited," she said clearly. "Stay home and watch your son." She expected tears. She expected me to shrink. Instead, I felt something shift inside me. Calm, cold, certain. What they did not know was that I had documented everything. Bank statements showing every payment, the venue contract with my name on it, emails where my mother told the groom's family that I could not attend due to personal issues, screenshots, receipts, proof, all organized. Already, I was not reacting anymore. I was waiting. My best friend, Lily Harper, sat across from me that night. After dinner, we stepped outside into the cool evening air. "You're being used," she said bluntly. I looked down at my hands. "I know," I admitted. "Then stop," she said. "You don't owe them this." Her words hit harder than anything else, because deep down, I had been waiting for someone to say it. "They think you'll keep paying," Lily continued. "Prove them wrong." I nodded slowly. That was the moment I made my decision. Back inside, the conversation continued like nothing had happened. My family laughed, planned, assumed. They thought I would stay quiet. They were wrong. I stood up. "I think we should clear something up," I said calmly. I placed my folder on the table. Paper against wood. A sharp, final sound. I opened it and pulled out the first set of documents. "These are my bank statements," I said. 30 months of mortgage payments. $72,000. Murmurs spread across the room. I placed another paper down. "This is the venue contract. $18,000. Paid by me." My sister leaned forward, her face pale. "You can't cancel my wedding," she said quickly. I met her eyes. "It's in my name," I replied. Silence. I pulled out printed emails. "These show Mom telling people I chose not to attend," I said. All eyes turned to her. She opened her mouth, then closed it. No words came out. "I'm done," I said simply. "What do you mean?" my mother snapped. "I mean the mortgage payment stopped today," I said, "and the venue will be canceled." My father sat still, silent, exposed. Relatives began whispering. Questions filled the room. I closed the folder. Then I took my son's hand. "Come on," I said softly. We walked out together. Calm, steady, free. The next morning, I canceled the venue. $15,000 was refunded. I stopped every payment. No more money. No more support. Within a month, I moved to a new city. A smaller place. A quieter life. But for the first time in years, it felt peaceful. My son laughed more. I slept better. I focused on building something real for us. I heard things through relatives later. Financial stress. Arguments. Their image slipping. But I did not go back. I realized something important. I did not lose a family. I escaped a system that never valued me. And for the first time, I stopped proving my worth. I started living it. Have you ever been the one giving everything while being treated like nothing? That kind of pain stays with you. But so does the strength to walk away. Share your story in the comments. Someone out there needs to hear it. Subscribe if you believe your effort deserves respect. Click hype to help this story reach others who need it. If this story resonated with you, give it a like and click hype. Your voice matters here. And I'm reading every comment.